Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your June 2018 mid-month general readings. Thank you so much for joining us here today, and welcome to any newcomers. And thank you for all your support, feedback, and comments, and likes and shares and subscribes. And thank you to all of my clients out there, regular and new clients, for keeping me so busy with one-on-one readings. If any of you are interested in a personal reading with me, you can get more information and my contact details by going to my YouTube channel's homepage, clicking on the little About button for more information and details, and you can also click on the description bar of all the videos I post for that same information and details. Please feel free to contact me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I would be most delighted to work with you and set up a reading as quickly as we can. Turnaround time is pretty fast because I do readings full-time, 5 to 6 days a week. It is what I do and what I love to do, and I can usually get back to you within the same day or the first 24 hours of your initial contact. So if you're interested, send me an email and we'll go from there. For fast answers to the quick, easy questions, you can also find me on the smartphone app Instantgo under Irish Gypsy, and that link is also included. So let's move into this. This reading is for the Earth sign of Capricorn for the remainder of June 2018. We're looking at the last couple of weeks of June for the Earth sign of Capricorn. If you know your rising and your moon sign, check those videos as well for additional clarification. Okay, Capricorn, we begin with the Three of Swords, followed by the Two of Wands. We have the Two of Cups, followed by the Ace of Wands, and from the bottom of the deck, your overall energy and guidance is the Eight of Cups. So Capricorn, it looks like this energy for the remainder of June 2018 is focused on a soulmate relationship. Now, soulmate can mean a romantic love soulmate relationship, or it can represent like a best friend, kindred spirit, sisterhood, brotherhood, or family type relationship. You know, it represents a soulmate, a karmic connection. You know, kind of a reason why the two of you are meant to be together, regardless of the nature or the title of that relationship. It's very karmic and very connected. Your overall energy and guidance for the remainder of June 2018 is leaving behind that which no longer works for you, which is what the Eight of Cups represent. You can see that this man has definitively turned his back on what these cups represent. Some kind of disappointment, disillusionment, something which you thought was one thing and turned out to be something else, something which at the end you've realized is not to your joy and fulfillment, which is why he's made up his mind to turn his back and walk away. He has his hat on, his cloak on, his walking staff in his hand. He may not be entirely certain of the direction that he's going in, but he knows that he's leaving behind what no longer is working, and that's your overall energy, focus, and advice for the remainder of June 2018. It looks like there has been some pain around this relationship, Capricorn. We have the Three of Swords, followed by the Two of Wands. Your month ends really in a lovely way. Now, this could be still ongoing pain, but I feel like the source of what this emotional pain, because that's what the Three of Swords represents, heartbreak, heartache. Sometimes it shows up for a breakup of some kind. It might be for some of you, but it's definitely emotional pain. Sometimes it can represent heartache or heartbreak because of, you know, infidelity issues or cheating, because there is a triangular energy with these three swords, but definitely a sense of emotional pain and disappointment and disillusionment. Although I feel like even though this emotion, this feeling may be present, I feel like what caused it is in the past, although the recent past for the majority of you, around this relationship or friendship. But it's caused you to re-examine and take another look at your long-term goals, because it's clarified and accompanied by the Two of Wands, which is a card of looking ahead down the road. Twos represent being at a crossroads, duality, choices, which this man is at. He's at a crossroads and he needs to make a decision to go left or go right. and your overall energy and guidance being this leaving something behind. Some of you, this may be leaving the relationship itself behind, leaving a belief system or a way of operating within relationships behind, or leaving what was, the source of this pain behind the two of you together as you figure out a way how to move forward together into healing and reconciliation, which I feel like all of you, and maybe not all, I feel like most of you, maybe not all of you, but most of you do. So whatever this pain is, whether it was, by somebody causing this pain to you or you causing it to them, or, in relationships, everybody has their own thing to carry. Everybody has their own actions and choices and responsibility. But it's caused you to re-examine your long-term goals. The key to this man choosing the right path, which path do I choose, is in looking down the road at what your long-term vision and goal is. For example, in relationship, would this be, what kind of a relationship do you ultimately want to have? When you envision the kind of relationship that's ideal for you and the person that you want to be with, the kind of relationship you want, it makes it easier to choose the path which will get you there step by step. It's very difficult, if not impossible, to plan for a journey when we don't have a destination in mind. Because then we end up, wandering all over the place and potentially wasting time. So take a look down the road at what kind of a relationship you want to have or friendships you want to have, and make sure that the decision you make in this, in good faith, puts you on the path that will lead to that, whether it's leaving behind a relationship or moving forward with this, your partner, whether it's love or friendship or, a combination of both. If you are working ahead, both of you together want to continue to move forward together, learning what you can learn out of this past pain and moving forward together in a reconciliatory sort of way, because there's opportunities for healing and there's opportunities for reconciliation, I think, for a lot of you, for more than half of you here. Some of you may indeed choose to walk away or the relationship may end, but I feel like it's for a much smaller portion of you. But really take a look at what you want down the road and adjust and begin to walk the path towards that kind of relationship. For example, if you're dating or you're going to be dating again, make sure that those dating decisions, that you don't choose to date someone or invest in a relationship with someone that doesn't want the same things you do, even if you like them, even if you get along well together, because it's just going to end in heartbreak. If this is moving forward together with a partner or a friendship that you've been very close to, but there's been emotional pain, make sure that you're both on the same page and figure out how you can realistically, in good faith, move towards a better future together. You end the month really beautifully with the Two of Cups and the Ace of Wands. So here is that soulmate card, which again can be love and romance soulmate or a best friend kind of soulmate, kindred spirit, karmic connection between the two of you. It's more than just physical or chemical attractions or liking the same things. It's kind of a meeting of the mind, the heart, the soul, the spirit, very connected relationship. And it's clarified and accompanied by the Ace of Wands, which is exciting, exuberant, passionate new beginnings, because Wands is governed by the element of fire. It's all about change, movement, action, power. The energy of fire is creating energy, which means it's forward moving, very dynamic. Aces represent the number 1, so they always represent the start of something new, the beginning of a new path. It holds a lot of potential. It's like a seed. Now a seed needs to be, planted at the right time and taken care of and nurtured and pruned and sometimes treated if it gets bugs or something, but it has a lot of potential to manifest it has a lot of promise. It can manifest to its full potential if it's taken care of and nurtured. So there's a brand new beginning in front of you, or the opportunity for a new beginning in front of you. I believe a lot of you with this already established soulmate relationship. And I like the graduation too of this. We have the Two of Wands, and right after, right next to it, is the Ace of Wands. So I kind of really like this. It's like there's exciting new beginnings. You're keeping an eye on your long-term goals, which means that you make decisions and choices and take action in a more practical way. You're not just making up your mind or making decisions based on what you want or what you see in the present. You're keeping an eye towards your long-term future, especially where relationships are regarding. In respect to relationships is what I meant to say. for a small portion of you, you may be meeting a soulmate at or towards the end of June 2018, and there's new beginnings there, which helps heal heartache from the past. That could be the case for some of you, a small portion of you. For the rest of you, there is potential and an opportunity to move ahead in a beautiful and powerful and exciting new way that has a lot of potential and opportunity to it if you choose to do so. Remember your overall energy and advice, regardless of what is decided or happens by the end of the month, there's definitely beautiful potential. You know, wrapping up the month well, you're leaving something behind, whether it's the relationship, the way that the relationship has been, a belief system, or a way of maybe making some unwise decisions. You're leaving that behind to move forward in the relationship area of your life in a more positive way, if you choose to put the care into it that it takes to manifest to its full potential. So a beautiful ending to the month, Capricorn. So Capricorn, that pretty much wraps up your June 2018 mid-month reading. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you would like a more personal, tailored just for you personal reading, please feel free to contact me directly at Maggie_McGuire@gmail.com. I would be so happy to work with you and schedule a personal reading as quickly as possible. You can get all that information by clicking on the little About button on my YouTube channel's homepage, or clicking on the description bar of all the videos I post. And you can also find me on the smartphone app Instantgo under Irish Gypsy for quick answers to the quick, easy questions. So I will see you all again, Capricorn, in a couple of weeks for the July 2018 general readings. And until then, as always, I wish you joy, peace, blessings, and a happy life. Take care, and I hope to see you back here soon. Bye-bye.